We're going to start in a few minutes, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of you with your pretty little cameras on very soon. Okay, welcome to our webinar, Navigating Work-Life Balance via Creativity. I'm Anupriya Banerjee. I am a drama therapist, and what that simply means is I am someone who uses techniques in theater, in drama, like storytelling, puppetry, improvisation, in the process of supporting people with mental health care, recovery, and rehabilitation. So essentially, I'm intentionally using these techniques to support wellness for mental health care or physical health care. Okay? So before we begin, I want to invite all of us to arrive into the space because we're all playing so many different roles. You might have been cooking lunch or finishing off a meeting and then jumping into the space. So let's just focus on arriving in the space right now. And what I need you to do for this, ground your feet firmly on the floor if you're sitting upright like me. If you're sitting cross-legged, just allow yourself to sit upright. As you do this, you can either choose to focus your attention on this slide, or you can choose a point of focus in your area, whatever feels comfortable to you. If you're comfortable with closing your eyes, I request you to close your eyes right now. Either focus on the balloon in front of you or close your eyes. Okay. Now, as you turn your attention inwards, I want you to just notice your breath without trying to change it. Your breath goes everywhere with you. It truly reflects how you're feeling in any moment. So, without trying to change it, just observe your breath. Okay? And now, we're going to do simple breathing exercise where we're going to inhale 4 counts, exhale 4 counts, but we're going to add intention to it. Okay? With every inhale, you're going to breathe in something you need to offer your body right now. And with every exhale, you're going to focus on releasing something your body doesn't need. Beautiful. I pinky promise that I will honor and respect everyone is in their own journey. I pinky promise that I will honor and respect that everyone is in their own journey. Okay? Put those pinkies down, unless you have any other pinky promises we need from each other. Don't judge me. Don't add this in my appraisal. Okay, done. All right. Just to go through, I don't know if you have injuries. We might be moving at certain points of this. Please take care of your body as we move and play. Make this time about you. You're taking an hour off your working day of so many roles you play. So please let this be all about you, your curiosity, and whatever it is you need. Apart from work roles, you're going to name 3 roles that you play. 3 roles that you play. Okay? So this could be like, I play the role of the overthinker. It could be internal roles. It could be external roles. I play the role of cat mama. So we have a couple of roles already coming in. The familial roles like daughter, sister, parent, etc., husband, partner. Some of you named your pets, like being a cat mom or a cat parent, being the listener, being the friend. These are just some of the responses that have come through. Being the empathetic one, being the responsible one. And if this is agreeing with you, you can just give a little nod or a, yeah, that's also something I play. Being the naughty one, being the support. Okay, being the support. All right. So these are just some of the roles you named. Relationship consultant, organizer, procrastinator. Yeah, so many roles, right? Okay, now what I want you to do is bring out your pen and paper, because as we start screen sharing, this is what's going to be important for us in the next part. So on your sheet of paper, I want you to draw 5 circles, with the center circle being the biggest circle, and then 4 more small circles on the outside. Okay? On each of the small circles, I want you to give the following titles that you see ahead of you. One is work, one is social, one is physical, and one is emotional. We are all in our own hero's journey, in our own Dero's journey, and we are interacting with and being multiple roles at any given point in time. When we look at it from a drama therapy perspective, there are some rules to roles I want you to remember. Your role can be inside you or can be outside you, like all of you already did. Your named roles, which were like empathetic, overthinker, which is only visible maybe inside. And there are roles that you named which are more related to other people. So all these domains, you could name both. Role can keep changing. If you do the same activity 20 minutes later, it could have a totally different result for you. So it's okay. Trust what is coming up for you in the here and now. There is no good role, bad role. The overthinking can help me also. The overthinking can harm me also. Right? The overthinking can help me organize my day, be prepared, be ready. And the overthinking can start eating into my confidence, can create doubt also. So don't think of roles as good or bad. Think of them right now. What are they doing to you? Is it good or is it helpful or harmful? Cool. Last but not the least, if it makes sense to you, you write it in the circle. If it doesn't make sense to another person, not your problem. Just write what feels true to you and we'll find answers from there. Also, those who don't feel comfortable naming roles, if you want to draw it out, that's also an option. Okay? So take 2 minutes and just name all the roles you can. Leave the center circle empty. We're going to come to that in a minute. You have 1 minute to do this. Name as many roles as you can from your workspace. Social is anywhere you interact with other people, like familial roles, political roles, social roles. Emotions are some of the roles that your emotions play, like the wise one, the empathetic one, the happy one, the compassionate one, the sad one. The physical and the body relate to any role that your body is playing, like age, gender. Moving on. Now, remember that center big circle that we left alone? Let's go to the next slide to see what we're going to do with that, which is we're going to build a bridge of balance. Okay? Now, in all these roles that you play, if there are roles that help you, guide you, give you a sense of direction on how to find balance, okay, what could those roles be? Maybe they're already a part of your system. So then name those roles that you already notice. Maybe it's something you want. Like, I need more patience. I have no patience. So I need more patience to be able to, I think, find balance in all the roles I play. I need maybe love, care towards that need for balance. I need to be a parent, telling myself that no, you need balance. It's okay. You do a lot of work. Take some time to balance all the other things also you want to do. Or you do a lot for your family. Do something else that you want to do. My hope is you can at least name 3 things for now, if not more. Taking 1 more minute. Okay, now as the slide says, I think you all know what's coming next. These objects we've chosen are going to be the character you chose them for. So I chose the curious one, right? And this is Mr. Curiosity. Because the moment we feel like we have all the answers, that's when we lose balance. We need to stay open to new answers, to different answers, to answers that could maybe look very troublesome right now, but sort us out later. If we don't remain curious, we could lose balance. Ah, wow. So, my advice for you is be curious, be patient with the learning process because there could be answers better than the one we have already. Ta-da! All right. Everyone understood what you're going to be doing now? Okay. Now, as we sit, it's not only important to just explore, but it's also important to sit with what has come up in our body, right? So here are some questions, some prompts for you. Now we're going to do a little bit of something called playback theater. And to everything you've said, things that you found, I want you to imagine either giving yourself a movement or a sound, a breath or an action that your body needs to embody this inside. If this is something that's helpful for you, okay? You can do something as simple as just breathe in and breathe out. That's all. Someone may want stillness to find balance, and someone may want to be amongst people. Whatever helps each one. All of us could need both things. It really helped in externalizing what I was thinking by using a character. It always does for me. We don't have distance from our conversation. We don't have objectivity. So when I bring an object in suddenly, it gives me, it's not me, it's this now speaking through me, speaking for me. A PPT is doing my job of consolidating all my thoughts. So my PPT is the object representing me. It really allows us to contain our thoughts, emotions, and actions through an object or a story, etc. That's why I love this profession. Now, offer yourself a movement and sound to letting go of things that are not in your hands. I'm giving my body a shake. You can give your body anything it needs. Give your body something for bringing back a good habit that can help you get things on track. I love that option of listening to music to bring back like the habit of bringing balance. So I'm going to do that. I hope y'all are doing something too. Try to stay calm in each situation. An action to try to stay calm in each situation. Give your body a stretch it needs right now. Oh, okay, as we come back into PPT mode for just a few more minutes. All right, let's go to the next slide. Here's what we did today, just to go in. There's 2 more activities left, so don't leave just as yet if you have to run. What is expressive arts therapy? I think by now your body has a very intuitive understanding of it. But just to give you all a quick idea, it is the integrated and purposeful use of multiple art-based approaches for health and well-being. Okay? And what is creativity? Here we put it as something that embraces the process of developing something new, uncommon, and unique. But I also believe that creativity is our capacity to take risks in the unknown. It's our capacity to see a blank page and imagine a picture or imagine a story or imagine a schedule. Everything takes creativity. If you've survived up until now, that means you are creative with how to survive. अच्छा ठीक है, ये metro चला गया, ये local चला गया, मैं auto लेकर यहाँ पहुंच सकता है. All of these things are using your creative core only to be able to happen. So creativity is our capacity to take risks in the unknown and move towards answers that are not available instantly.
It helps problem solving.
Exactly what my next slide is going to tell you. It definitely helps problem solving because what is creativity but building perspective in different dimensions? If I ask you today that you are a camera and you can click a picture of this phone, how many pictures can you click? Tell me a number. What would you say? The right answer, मैं बोलूं क्या है? Just to save time. It is someone unmuted. Go for it. Go for it.
As many as you want.
Exactly. The answer is as many as you want. You can put a camera inside it, outside it, over it, below it. So as a result, even creativity is like that perspective. It can be multifold. It can be infinite ways of looking at something. So therefore, it helps in problem solving. So we've already segued into the next slide of how it does help us. Neuroplasticity is basically our capacity to rewire our brains by lighting up different neural pathways. When you're improvising, which is what some of you mentioned in the comments also, that when you're asked to be spontaneous, not think about it, you were surprised with what came up for you. And if you put your brain under an fMRI, you'll see different areas of your brain that don't light up on a regular basis, light up. You'll see reduction in stress, anxiety, depression if you engage with creativity. In fact, one of the things people experience when they are feeling that sad or anxious or stressed is a reduction in creative self. So it's kind of like a chicken and egg situation where you need creativity to reinvoke the creative core. And that is where the healing can also begin from. Last but not the least is what we said. It really helps take risks and make more effective decisions. And why is this important? Now, all of you remember as children, you all used to go out, play, hide and seek, Marco Polo, everything that we used to play as kids, be on the sports ground, run around, etc. But as adults, when we grow up, we only look at tasks that feel unnecessary. The deficit of that is we might prioritize tasks according to money, according to values that are not related to our well-being altogether. It could be partially related, not totally. Okay. So then if we think that, oh, I have to prepare for the webinar, like me, this is my example today. Let's not do yoga today. I have too much work. People are coming from 9 a.m. in the morning and I have a webinar. The first thing I cut off was my own yoga time. Why? Because I felt that there were 10 other tasks which were more necessary than me taking care of myself. So that's what we mean by we only do tasks that we deem necessary. And guess who's keeping account? This is your hard drive. This is going with you everywhere and bearing the brunt of it. Okay. So creativity or being creative allows for your body to come back into that picture. That playground that you used to have, it's basically if you give yourself any kind of creative playground, irrespective of whether you come to therapy or not, or you do things like gardening, listening to music, dancing, going to classes, doing bhajan kirtan, chanting, whatever your go-to method is. As long as you stay in touch with your creative core, you are actually likely to be a healthier person, live longer, there are a lot of physiological advantages, but also psychologically speaking, these are the advantages that you do get. Last but not the least, a little bit about what your creativity needs. Okay, so I want you to pick out your phones, go into this Canvas code. Okay. And as you're doing that, 3 things we say your creativity definitely needs is repetition. Not just my creativity, everyone's creativity in the world needs is repeated spaces. We don't form muscle in one day. We don't learn how to sing like Adele in one day. Every day you go and go sa re ga, sa re ga, sa re ga, sa re ga. 10,000 times you will do, then one day it will be like sa, right? So we need repetition like that for creative spaces to be built in our body, in our system. We need safe space. We need to offer our body time. We need to offer our body whatever it needs. Like if it's feeling tired, I'm saying go for a run, go for a run. Then my body is going to feel more exhausted by the end of it. So please note these as 3 things we say do again and again when you're offering your creativity support. But as you go on to the Mentimeter, oh, lovely, more answers. We will take a screenshot of this and I will share it with you all afterwards. All right, let's come back to our slideshow. A little bit about me. I'm a drama therapist who founded my own space called Dr. Drama back in 2017. And now it has an initiative called Your Affordable, Accessible, Safe Space. Some of you started even talking about the fact that this can't be a one-time conversation. There are so many areas of wellness that feel so deep, that feels like it needs repetition and continuation of space. So for those of you who may be interested, we have one-on-one therapy sessions and creative art therapy offerings in individual spaces, in in-person spaces, and in online spaces like telehealth. Individually, we have centers in Bombay and opening soon in Delhi and Bangalore, but we also do telehealth. So we are a click away for all those who may be interested. We know that y'all can go to a dance class, y'all can feel held in different communities and spaces, and that's what we hope for. But if you ever feel like you need extra assistance and support with that, you go to a doctor if you had physiological illness, right? So come to us because we are the mental health experts and we can support you with that. Or we'll give you more resources to people who you can go to. Secondly, we offer collective care, which is group sessions, workshops, webinars like this. And we do customized care, like this webinar, which had a very clear theme and topic. We customized this entire workshop, created all these activities from scratch to be able to do with you and support you. This is everything you need to know about us, resources, our flyer. Take a quick screenshot. 1, 2, 3. If you haven't, we will share it with you. Don't worry, or this link will be up for you to view and take a screenshot anytime. You can find us on Dr. Drama Therapy. Let's stop the screen share. Let's get back to being together in the group last time. This you can use as you enter a session or as you leave a session, anytime. All right. But the practice of doing this has really helped me as a therapist. A lot of people ask me, how do you not carry your work back home? Doesn't it bother you when clients share things that are heavy and hard hitting? And I always tell them I have my rituals that I do right before a session and right after a session gets done to help me transition in and out of that space. For the last time, then, let's do this. 2 exercises we are going to learn. First, all of you imagine there's a big box above you and we have to pull that box down. All right, stretch up and pull that box down. Even if you're doing it in your mind's eye, it's fine because you're in office. It would be really weird. Just pretend like you're stretching and then pulling the box down. Now slowly push to the right 3 times and we're going to open up the lid of this magic box. All right, lifting the lid up, let it lift to the ceiling. All right, it's going to levitate on its own. Now, this magic box that is open now, इसके अंदर कुछ भी हो सकता है. अगर बॉडी के अंदर कुछ बैठा है जो नहीं लेकर जाना है सेशन में, अरे यार एंजाइटी क्यों बोला, एंजाइटी याद आ गया मुझे, स्ट्रेस क्यों बोला, ये क्यों बोला, someone else shared something, you shared something that you don't want to carry into your next role. I want you to imagine plucking it out from wherever it's sitting in your body. Place your hand there, wherever that feeling is sitting, and imagine removing it into the box the way you need it. Okay? Done. Don't overthink it. Now, this box has magically destroyed whatever that is that you needed to release. Now, pick something from the box that offers you love, offers you something you need to give your body as you go into your next place. Look into the box. क्या चाहिए, खाना चाहिए, थोड़ा दिमाग को ठंडा करना है, थोड़ा ये चाहिए, थोड़ा गार्डन में वॉक चाहिए, जो भी चाहिए ले लो. मैं तो सिर्फ खाना ही ले रही हूँ, जो भी है. Okay? All right, great. So we did the same activity with the breath work, if you all noticed. Now we are doing it with this box. Just to show you can do it in any way that feels good for you. Let's close the box. If we've dropped and taken everything. All right, ready? Closing the lid. Now push it to the left 3 times, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, push. And 1, 2, 3, push. And 1, 2, 3, push. And we're going to lift this box and it's going to break into 66 pieces and be with each one of you whenever you need it. Last but not the least, I want to do one quick activity, okay? Where I'm going to teach you all this 4 moves. You're going to shake your right hand 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you're going to shake your left hand 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then your right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then your left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Repeat 4 times now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Shake it off. Shake off the day. Shake off whatever has happened you don't want to take on and shake in what you need. And thank you so much for all of you who need to leave. This would be your cue to head on. For anybody who wants to stay back for a Q&A, I'm here for another 10-15 minutes to answer your curiosities.